Liberal MP Tim Wilson made history as the first politician ever to propose in Parliament. After thanking his partner, Ryan Bolger, for being by his side through years of campaigning for same-sex marriage, Tim Wilson gazed up to the public gallery to ask one life-changing question.
So there's only one thing left to do. Ryan Patrick Bolger, will you marry me? We'll put this.
It was a romance fit for a film after what was a fiery speech. And the member for Goldstein, Tim Wilson, joins us now from Canberra. Tim, good morning and congratulations to both of you.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you as well, and thank you for the congratulations.
Well, this is the most romantic thing that's ever happened in the history of Hansard, I do believe. You surprised the House. Did you manage to surprise Ryan, or did he know it was coming? Is that why he's in the public gallery?
No, he was in the public gallery because I asked him to be there for my speech. He didn't know what was coming at the end of it, yeah, no, I think if you look at the expression on his face, he was a little bit shocked.
You have been a lot, I mean, besides this being, you know, the top of the news bulletins and everything, and, you know, quite a novelty, you have been such a long-time campaigner for same-sex marriage. How did it really feel for you to be able to do this, not just in the public way, but to be actually able to do this after all this time?
Well, it's incredibly emotional, and I'm not alone. There are people who have been together with their partners for longer, waiting longer than we have, but it's interesting to be part of history and to be able to make history, and it's nice to be able to do so. And part of what I was doing was obviously recommitting my relationship to Ryan and asking the question we haven't been able to ask for all these years, but also sending a signal to all those other couples that now you can do the same. And that's what we're moving towards, as a country where everybody's treated equally before the law, regardless of your circumstance.
Now, here at Sunrise, we love a wedding. We want all the juicy details. Have you set a date? Have you found a friendly florist?
We have many friendly florists. We have many venues that have contacted us in the past 24 hours asking if they can host it, but we haven't set a date. We just want to. I'm focused on the Parliament, getting it done through the Parliament first, and then we'll probably do something early in the new year.
Yeah, lovely. Before the proposal, your speech criticised some in the Liberal Party for taking a quote, stop change at all costs approach. What do you think the Liberal Party, some of your colleagues, need to reflect on now?
Well, my point was that there are some people who, you know, and they're well within their rights to do so, but to say that there was pretty much nothing they were prepared to do to stop this change happening. A very modest number, but they're there, and as I said, they're entitled to do so. But the trade-off is when you take a view of stop change at all costs, at some point it comes at the cost of things you care about as well. I'm a great believer in the traditions, the foundations, the institutions of the Liberal Party, which includes the foundations of a free vote, and at every point I've stood up and said I think this should have been resolved through Parliament. I'm not saying the postal survey didn't deliver a great result. It did. I'm not saying it wasn't wonderful to have the endorsement of the vast majority of Australians, 62% across the community, Australian community, 76.3% in the wonderful electorate of Goldstein. And I thank everybody for their survey responses regardless of the result. But that Parliament is a place that representative democracies decide things, and that's where I will continue to advocate for.
Well, Tim Wilson, congratulations. We look forward to seeing pictures.
Thanks very much.
All right. Here's Kochie.
Now, the sporting online retailer Amazon